All right, Smell Good family, before we get started with today's video, all right, we got something special for you mind games lovers out there, or those who are inquiring about mind games, all right? So, as you all know, most of you know that I do monthly work with So Avant-Garde, and mind games has been a part of that, all right? So, post Black Friday, post Cyber Monday, from 12/2 to 12/7, December 2nd through December 7th, you'll get a chance to get 15% off anything over on mindgames.com, all right, using my code DEDRICK15, all right? So tons of options, discovery sets, samples. I recommend going the sample route and the discovery set route before tapping into full bottles, all right? So we talk about French Defense, we talk about Gambit, we talk about Mentor, we talk about Kingside, we talk about Sands of War, we talk about Ry Lopez and Jadoo, and so many different fantastic fragrances from Mind Games. So this is a chance to save a little bit extra money. We usually go Dedrick 10, but we're gonna go Dedrick 15th through December 2nd through December 7th, all right? So Dedrick 15 to get you straight, all right? So tap in now. Again, I recommend going samples and discovery sets for committing to full bottles. I think that's just kind of the smart way to go about it, but do what you will, do what you want with your hard-earned cash, all right? So I'm a fan of the house, and I'm excited to talk about 5 fragrances from the house that, you know, maybe you should consider looking into while you're taking advantage of the sale. All right, so let's go ahead and tap in. Mind Games is one of those houses for me, man. They really do great work, and let me tell you why. All right, let's get started. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell Good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only, all right? So as we talked about in the intro of this video, Mind Games is having a dynamic sale going on post Black Friday and post Cyber Monday, where you can save up to 15% off anything on the site, all right? So DEDRICK15 is that code, and take advantage of it while you can take advantage of it, all right? So we got 5 fragrances here today that we're gonna have some conversations about, and really, you know, really for me to let you know why I love them and I appreciate these fragrances, and why I think they're some of the best standouts from the house, all right? So let's go ahead and tap in. Up first, from the house of Mind Games, this is one that doesn't get a lot of conversation, but I think it is something special about this one for sure. From the house of Mind Games, we have Opera Mate. Opera Mate from Mind Games. Man, roasted chestnut, suede, this beautiful, sweet, I want to call it a masculine gourmand, but it has mystery, like a mystery gourmand. Yeah, it's a lot of mystery with this fragrance. And when you first smell it in the initial opening, you do get this savory sweetness to the fragrance, and that roasted chestnut works its magic here. This kind of vanilla ambery support with it as well. But I do love, once you start heading to the dry down, how that suede starts to make itself known. This is a very interesting gourmand. This is not like anything else that is out there. It doesn't even remind me of anything else that is out there. And it almost gives you like this this kind of slight, maybe like pistachio cream type of vibe. And I know you get that in Kingside, but for my nose picks it up, you know, here. It could be a note here. I haven't looked up the notes for Opera Mate in a while. I'm just talking off straight up experience with this fragrance. So well blended, very rich, great performer, and it's perfect for this time of year. So one that doesn't get a lot of conversation, but I really love that roasted chestnut, and it definitely comes off roasted chestnut. Like, they nailed it with this one, man. So from the house of Mind Games, Opera Mate is definitely one to look into, and I believe one of the standout fragrances from the house for sure. All right, up next, one of my favorite rose fragrances to really tap into during the warmer months, and even into the fall. This is just bright, it's beautiful, unisex in my opinion, and it's just awesome. From the house of Mind Games, we have Sands of War. I remember when I first got this, man, I was singing its praises a lot, and still am. My wife loves this as well. what you get here, you get this very fresh rose, this woody presentation with the Palo Santo, this almost kind of saltiness. It's kind of like a fresh rose drizzled in salt. That's just the best way that I can describe it. And it is just so bright. It is so uplifting. You get this kind of clean laundry, fresh linen smell wrapped around it as well. And it just works. And it's not a rose that just kind of, you know, it's very feminine. Not at all. To me, like I said, this is very unisex. I know how rose can get when you start talking, you know, men and roses, but this is one for sure that is very clean, it's very fresh. Like I said, like a salted rose. The Palo Santo here is beautifully done and really meshing well with the rose and that kind of laundry, clean, fresh linen type of vibe with the fragrance. And this is a compliment beast as well. Like, great performer too, but I'm telling y'all, fellas, look, ladies love Sans Voir. Ladies love Sans Voir. It's really, really good. One of my go-tos for the spring and the summer. And like I said, during a fall day, if I'm out and about moving around, this is a great option as well. So from the House of Mind Games, it's good. Something to look into for sure. We have Sans Voir. Beautiful, beautiful, clean rose fragrance, man. Dope, dope, dope. All right. Up next, this one is like the people's champion of the house. A lot of people love this fragrance. Some people have it as the top fragrance, but I often hear people say, like, somebody might say, oh, Gambit is my favorite from the house, but man, that Jadoo. Oh man, French Defense is my favorite from the house, but man, that Jadoo. And Jadoo is like that. From the House of Mind Game, Jadoo. Jadoo. I remember smelling this for the first time. I was like, man, this is really, really, really good. Just the unique pomegranate cranberry vibe that you get from this, blended in with the beautiful orange, this suede accord, especially it shows up towards the mid and the dry down. But the feature of this is definitely that pomegranate presentation that is unlike any other that I have experienced in perfumery, at least in my journey thus far. And most Mind Games fragrances, you get excellent blends, great performance. But this is one that is just so pleasing. It is so pleasing. Like, it just smells tremendous. The sweetness from the pomegranate and just that unique note, you know, it's unique. I'm trying to think of a way to really kind of simplify, but I guess that'll just do. Like, it's just truly unique. Very good fragrance, unisex for sure. And again, your Jadoo gets a lot of love in the community. Some people have it as its top fragrance from the house, but some people just kind of have it like, hey, like I said, Gambit might be my favorite, but boy, that Jadoo. French Defense may be my favorite, but boy, that Jadoo. It's super likable. To me, very wearable. And it's great, man. And like I said, the pomegranate cranberry type of marriage is the star in this fragrance. So outstanding stuff. I love it also. It's top 5 from the house, indeed. From the House of Mind Games, we have Jadoo. Jadoo. Great stuff. Great fragrance, all right? Up next, this is one when I really think Mind Games really start to gain a lot of traction in the community. This might be the fragrance that did it. You had others that come before that caught hype, but this was the one where I saw Mind Games content exploded. From the House of Mind Games, we're talking, you guessed it, Mentor. I don't know anyone who doesn't love this. Oh God, I don't know anyone who doesn't love it. Coffee, caramel, plum, this clean boiled oud. The blend is sensational. This is so attractive. It's so attractive, man. It's just so good. Very well done. And when Mentor hit the scene, that's when I saw the boom happen with Mind Games. Just from my point of view, like, it's a gorgeous fragrance. The cleanliness from the oud, combined with the plum, combined with the sweetness, this kind of salted caramel, the coffee note in here, it's just sexy. It's delicious. And it is well done. This is the first time, I think so. This is the first all glass presentation. All glass, where everything was glass, no wood on the bottle. The outstanding magnetic cap, and the price tag. The price tag when this first came out was through the roof, more expensive than any other mind games. But when we talk about prices, that's totally up for the person who's making that decision if it's something they want to do. But that's when I go, hey, samples and discovery sets. So go that route, experience it, and then see if you want to commit. But when you strip all of that away, you talk about get all of that conversation out of here, and you just talk about the fragrance, boy, this is just one of the ones. Top 5 from the house. This could be the one from the house. It could be. The one we're going to talk about next has been my favorite for a very long time. But if you ain't got your nose on Mentor or sampled it, highly, highly recommend it. Mentor is gorgeous, man. From the House of Mind Games. Something to really look into if you have not, is Mentor. Outstanding. All right, and last but not least, this is pound for pound my favorite fragrance from the House of Mind Games. Now this fragrance keeps getting challenged. There have been other fragrances from the house that have been challenging this fragrance. Rai Lopez, Mentor, Jadoo, Gambit, which is like, which one is my true number one? And this is Hell Serve. This is the very best cherry fragrance that's out there, in my opinion. There are other great ones out there, not going to get into the debate, but in my opinion, this is the best cherry fragrance that you can get your nose on. From the House of Mind Games, we have the great French Defense. Before Mentor came along, French Defense had the juice, had the muscle. And just smelling it right there, that dark cherry, that amber, boozy, floral, it's just sexy, bro. It's sexy. It's undefeated. It's mysterious. This is a problem. This is a problem. Again, I'm not here to get into the debates about what's the best cherry fragrance that you can get your nose on. In my opinion, this is it. I love the dark cherry aspect with the boozy nuances, the floral bedding in here, the amber and the dry down. This stuff is magnifique. 10 out of 10, elite of the elite. The performance, I thought I loved it when I wore it, when I was wearing it, but then when my wife started wearing this, it was a wrap. She smokes this when she wears French Defense, man. This stuff is just amazing. Unisex down the line. I can see why some may say, oh, it kind of leans a little feminine. I can see that, but that's not a conversation for me because I don't care. Like, this is just something that I love. It's my number one fragrance from the house, and I highly recommend tapping into this stuff, man. Get your sample and just see for yourself. See for yourself. It ain't gonna be for everybody, but it's definitely for me. This stuff is a 10 out of 10 smoker. From the House of Mind Games, we have the great French Defense. It's a, man, I can go on and on and on about French Defense, man. It's outstanding, man, for sure. All right. So those are 5 mind game fragrances that are worth looking into. And of course, there's a host of many others from the house that are worth looking into. But those are the 5 that, I wanted to feature today that are, in my opinion, just outstanding. Great blends, great performance, and just a stellar, superb house from Mind Games. And Mind Games ain't for everybody. I'm making this video for the ones who it is for. All right. So see for yourself, sample, try, discovery sets, blind buy if you dare, blind buy if you must. I'm not finna sit here and act like I haven't done it. As a matter of fact, I did it earlier today. So it be like that sometimes. All right. So take advantage of Dedrick 15 of anything over at Mind Games from December 2nd through December 7th. All right. So shout out to my good friends over at Soul Avant-Garde and the Mind Games team. And just appreciate creating this opportunity for the Smell Good family and others who will come along. All right. So appreciate y'all once again. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for y'all support. Hey, down below in the comments, what's your favorite Mind Games and why? What do you love? What do you don't love? Do you love the house? Do you not love the house? Is it too much hype? Is it not enough hype? Where are you at on the House of Mind Games? Because none of our opinions are correct. They're only correct to us. Our opinions only are correct to us. But I love the conversation. I love the dialogue. So drop them down below. All right. So until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Remember, it's positive energy. Remember, it's positive vibes. And remember, it is positive vibes only. All right. Splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, is exactly where you are going to get back. All right? Peace, man. Until next time, Splacker.